Obstacles are the cost of greatness. With these words, I welcome you all to ABS Creations. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. In this video, we are going to see about the concept of power sharing from Cbse 10 Democratic Politics. So power sharing, what is power sharing? Power sharing is the distribution of powers among different organs of the government as well as among the different levels of the government. So in this video, today we deal with power sharing in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island nation. Why we say it as an island nation? Because it is bounded on all four sides by water. It has a population of 2 crore with diverse social group which comprises of 2 groups. One is Sinhalas and another is Tamil speakers. As there are diverse social group of population, the Sinhala group of people particularly follow the religion Buddhism. Now we'll see the ethnic composition of Sri Lanka. When we speak about the ethnic composition of Sri Lanka, there are 2 major communities. One is the Sinhala community, who speak the language of Sinhalese with 74% of population. Whereas another group of people are Tamil speakers who constitute 18%. The Tamil speakers are divided into 2 groups of people. One is Sri Lankan Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils are the Tamil natives of the country. They constitute 13% and speak Tamil. Another group of Tamil speakers are the Indian Tamils, who are the forefathers who came from India as plantation workers during colonial period, and they constitute 5%. So 2 groups of people, they are the Sinhalas and the Tamil speakers. With these statistical data, it is clearly understood that the majority group of people is the Sinhalas and the minority group of people is Tamil group of people. The religion followed by various groups of people in Sri Lanka. Sinhala, they follow the religion of Buddhism, whereas Tamil people, they follow Hinduism, Muslim, and the Christian population, which constitute 7%, they speak both Sinhala and Tamil. Now we'll go with the concept of majoritarianism. What do you mean by majoritarianism? A belief that the majority community should be able to rule a country in whichever way it wants by disregarding the wishes and needs of the minority. A belief that the majority community should be able to rule a country in whichever way it wants by disregarding the wishes and the needs of the minority. So that is what we used to say it as majoritarianism. So this majoritarianism is followed in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka became an independent nation in the year 1948. Sri Lanka became an independent nation in the year 1948. As they became independent or emerged as an independent nation, the leaders of the Sinhala community sought to secure dominance over the government. by virtue of the majority. As a result, the democratic elected government, they adopted majoritarianism to establish Sinhala supremacy. An act has been passed by the Sinhala government in the year 1956. So, according to the Act 1956, the Sinhalas have been favored. Sinhala was considered as the only official language, thus disregarding Tamil. As the act has been passed in the year 1956 favoring Sinhala, the government policies of Sri Lankan government, the government policies of Sri Lanka, they favored Sinhala applicants for university positions, government jobs, and a new constitution has been formed to protect and foster Buddhism. With these facilities or with these policies given to Sinhala applicants, the Tamil speakers, they started feeling alienated. As they started feeling alienated, the riot took place between the Sinhalas and the Tamil speakers. The Tamil people, they started feeling alienated as no Buddhist leaders. They were sensitive to their language and culture. And they also started feeling that the constitution and the government policies denied them their equal political rights, discrimination against the jobs, and the opportunities, and ignored their interests. As a result, the Sri Lankan Tamils, they formed the political parties and they launched the struggles to consider Tamil as an official language for regional autonomy and equality of opportunity in jobs and education. But their demand was continuously alienated or denied. Their demands were continuously or repeatedly denied. As their demands have been denied repeatedly, in 1980s, several political organizations were formed demanding an independent Tamil ELAM state in the northern and eastern parts of Sri Lanka. In 1980, several political organizations formed demanding an independent state in the northern and eastern parts of Sri Lanka for the Tamil people. As a result, the distress between the two communities turned into a widespread conflict, came to be called a civil war. So as a result of civil war, thousands of people of both the communities have been killed. Many families were forced to leave the country as refugees. With this power sharing, it clearly shows us that if a majority community wants to force its dominance over others and refuses to share power, it can undermine the unity of the country. So this is followed in the by the Sri Lankan government. In the next video, we'll continue why power sharing is desirable. Thank you. A YouTube channel, an educational channel with moral values. An educational channel with moral values. Before proceeding to the video, please subscribe to the channel by pressing the bell icon given below to receive the notification of the channel. Thank you.